Hey everyone, this is Shani from Baker Creek, and today I'm going to talk to you about my 10 favorite crops to grow and plant in December. Yeah, you can plant crops in December. Who knew? You can plant crops in December if you're a southern gardener, obviously, like I am here in Florida, or you can plant them up north if you have something like a greenhouse, a hoop house, a cold frame, or if you're feeling ambitious and you want to just grow right in your home, you can just sow a few seeds in a pot and grow them indoors as a houseplant. Lots of options if you're northern or southern. So I'm going to give you a few essential gardening tips for starting seeds in December, and I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite to sow in the month of December. The two biggest factors that I would really consider essential December planting tips, you want to think about day length is one, and two, you want to think about optimal germination and growing temperature. So when I say day length, I just mean that in the winter time, especially when you're growing up north, the days are going to be shorter. You're going to get less sunlight. So we need to choose varieties that aren't going to be fussy about how much day length they get. Secondly, we need to think about optimum temperature. So we're going to do a bit of research, check the back of the seed packet, maybe even go online and do some more research and find out at what temperature will this seed germinate and at what temperature will it grow most optimally. When we have that information, we can choose which varieties we're going to grow. So my first suggestion is lettuce. It's super easy to grow. It's not sensitive about day length. You can grow it to baby size, or you can let it get to a full head depending on the variety. If you are a southern grower, you may still struggle with heat growing lettuce even in the winter if you're super far south. So try a variety like Yetacool if you're a southern grower because it likes a little bit more heat. If you're a northern grower, I love Merlot. That's a delicious variety, but there's lots of options. Lettuce loves cool weather. So if you want a crop that gives you a serious bang for your buck, I highly suggest doing kale, and especially I love the Dino kale. It's called Nero di Toscana. It's super cold hardy. Kale loves cold weather. It actually sweetens when the weather gets cool, which I love. It's great for southern gardeners or northern greenhouse growers, or if you're growing in really any situation, it's super easy. And one huge bonus about growing kale in the cooler months is that you're gonna have much less problems and pressure with cabbage loopers, those cabbage worms that tend to attack your kale in the warmer months. They're not sticking around in the cold weather, so it's a great one for winter. One of the sweetest winter treats are peas. Peas are really a great versatile winter crop because if we're growing them down south, we're going to get a nice reliable crop of pods. We can eat the tendrils, the shoots, we can eat the pods themselves. This variety, Green Beauty, is nicknamed puffer peas, which is so cute, and that's because you can either eat them at the flat snow pea stage or you can let them puff up and get a little bit thicker and eat them like a snap pea. You can even let them keep going for a garden pea. Lots of options. But peas are great for the winter grower. In the south, we're going to get pods, and up north you can possibly get pods, but if you don't get pods, that's okay. You can still eat the foliage. It's actually really delicious. So you can grow them for shoots, and a lot of northern growers grow peas for microgreens. Bunching onions, I can't say enough good things about them. They're super cold hardy. They're going to give you that allium family antimicrobial boost that you need in the winter months when flu season is going around. They love the cold, as I said. They're not very day length sensitive, the bunching type onions. You can use them just for their tops. They're really versatile, easy to grow, and they love cool weather. Now, Swiss chard is a total winner across the board because it not only loves cool weather and cold weather, but it also really loves hot weather. It's super versatile. It can kind of take temperatures on both extremes. So this is a must-have if you're a southern gardener and you're growing in the winter, but you have kind of a wishy-washy winter that sometimes gets a little bit warm on you. You're worried about other greens. Try Swiss chard. It's going to weather any storm, any kind of heat or cool. It's going to do great, and it's a super nutritious green. Japanese salad turnips are totally different than the European type turnip. They're sweeter, they're more nutty, they're more mild flavored, and they love the cool weather. And if you were to fail to get roots on these turnips, that's okay because you can still eat those turnip greens. They're so tasty. They have kind of a spicy kick to them, a little bit nutty, great flavor, super easy to grow crop. And this is just gonna bring a different texture to your wintertime greenhouse or your wintertime garden. It'll break up some of the monotony of all the greens. Spinach is another great crop that loves the cool weather. Most people struggle to grow spinach because they're trying to grow it in the summertime or in the spring, and then the weather gets super hot on them. So spinach is an excellent choice to sow in December. It just thrives in cool weather. That flavor is going to actually be so much more rich and sweet in the cool weather, and it might start off growing slow, but it's a beautiful crop and it's very rewarding and it's got that wonderful flavor. So enjoy the winter spinach. It's the best time of year for spinach. And I love the tiny spring radishes for growing in December, sowing in December. They mature super quickly. I love French breakfast radish. They're really great for interplanting because they're going to mature very quickly and they can be sown in just a small space. They're another great choice if you're growing in pots indoors because they take up hardly any space. They grow in just a matter of weeks, and they're really rewarding. They have that nice kind of spicy crunch to them. They're going to kind of break up the wintertime palette and make it a little bit more colorful and a little more crunchy, so add some radishes. And the most cold hardy green, if you're looking for a really rugged green, one that can just handle tons of cold weather, is called Mosh. Mosh is a winter annual green, has this beautiful nutty flavor. It's really refined, nice gourmet flavor, and it loves cold weather. It's going to prefer cool weather over warm weather. In fact, southern gardeners, you want to maybe locate your Mosh patch in a shadier part of your garden because it really likes to stay nice and cool. You northern growers are going to adore Mosh because it's just so cool weather loving. Oh yes, and of course we cannot forget cilantro. Cilantro has that amazing flavor. It's that ubiquitous herb. You can find it in Mexican cooking, Asian cuisine. It's super versatile culinary wise. And also cilantro loves cool weather. It's a super cool weather loving plant. Germinates in cool, it thrives in cool weather. You can succession sow it throughout the season, and it really likes cool a lot more than it likes warm, so definitely give cilantro a try. So there you have it. There is our top 10 crops to sow in December. I hope you guys get out there and pioneer the deep winter gardening scene. It's going to be so rewarding for you. Deeply nutritious crops. It's so nice to get out into the sunshine, even in the middle of winter. So good luck and happy garden dreaming, and enjoy that midwinter crop.